What is one thing that everybody does that everybody changes their realm? Well, it's your thoughts. Your thoughts have a basic procedure that allows you to think, of course, that allows you to go out your way and just be able to know what you're going to be doing in a situation. Maybe it's the future, maybe it's the past, or it is the present. But many do not know the thoughts that run through your head. Instead, you let it continue on. They could be negative thoughts, they could be positive thoughts, or they could just be neutral thoughts. But why do many people choose not to know their thoughts? I'm gonna tell you really simple. It's easy. It's easy just to not know what you're thinking. But you want to be the person to know what you're thinking. Because a person who knows what they're thinking allows them to be able to change it like that, because your thoughts control your emotions, your mood, and just your life in general. So why do so many people not really realize this? Because they don't. Hasn't school, why hasn't people, anybody tell you to change your thoughts? They may say change your thoughts on a subject, but why don't you change your thoughts in general? Your thoughts can change your life. I'm reading this book by Denver, Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life. It's absolutely amazing. I'm halfway through the book. It is absolutely perfect, and that's where I'm getting the inspiration from. Because if you really think about it, many people go on their days not knowing what their average thought is, or even know what they're thinking about. But people who are going out their way, trying to learn their thoughts, are the ones that make actions actually happen. What I want you to do is to change your mindset. I want you to read that book, Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life, by Dr. Wayne Denver. And I want you to see the Tao way. I like to say that the Tao way is amazing. But for me personally, the Tao is not like my kind of area. But the idea of the ideas that the Tao gives off, that is what you want to pursue. Because what they talk about is so simple, because your thoughts are what take your life to different areas. For example, if I'm thinking negative about something constantly the entire day, the emotion that I'm going to be having is going to be negative. And I'm going to be sad, I'm going to be angry. So why would I waste my time thinking about that angry emotion that I'm thinking about? There's no point. Instead, you want to think of yourself as superior. You want to think of yourself positive, happy, so that people around you are able to see how you act and become. I've recently done this lately. I have become a lot more happier. I've noticed my thoughts. I'm hyping myself up. I'm waking up in the morning. I'm being grateful, because gratitude does have an impact on people's lives. And if you don't have the time to sit down and meditate, or just say your gratitude to yourself, just 3, then what are you doing? Are you on your phone watching TikTok? Are you on your phone watching YouTube that has no purpose? Or are you watching YouTube that are actually educational, but all you do is consume? You see, consumption is key, but action can give you the results. Those are the techniques that you should be using. And your thoughts play a big role in what you do and how you act. So what I want you to do is to change your style, change your life. Change your thoughts, first of all. That's the first thing, is change your thoughts. Change the negative emotions to positive. Because once you do that, you then realize that the change of your mind, your life, your emotions can be so different. If you're able to think of yourself in a different way that is positive, then you would be positive. If you think of yourself that you would be rich and whatever, then that will happen, as long as you do the actions. I'm not saying just because you think it will happen, it won't. But if you think and you put the actions to it, then you will see more results. You will start to enjoy what you're doing to get the results. Like for me, for instance, I trade. And I trade. And I go to the gym. And it's not just about just going to do it. You're able to do it. You're able to do those things you want to. You feel the energy. Once you change your attitude towards them, you change your thoughts, everything starts to change. You must rehabilitate yourself to be able to understand the key components of your mind. Because your mind comes up with different things that you may not be able to realize. But as soon as something negative comes, you want to change it. When I mean change it, switch it off. Do the switch mode. I talked about this in my recent video. If you want to look at it, perfect. The switch mode is key because it allows you to transition from sad, positive, beast mode, or whatever you need in a certain situation. You must, I'm going to repeat it again several times, because your thoughts do change your life. Your thoughts toward your girlfriend, your husband, or whatever, your family, your friends, will determine how you act towards them. If you feel a negative thought, if you think negatively about somebody, you will start to treat them negatively. You'll start pushing them away. You'll start not talking to them. You start everything that does what your negative emotions was aiming for. So, a way to change your thoughts is to first meditate. Second, change the way you think. Convert the negative to positive. And third, is to shut the fuck up. Honestly, learn to shut up. Just listen. Listen to what your mind says. The meditation, the first one, like I said, is key, but you need to learn to shut up and listen. Listen to the beach, listen to the ocean, listen to the birds, because that's what allows you to come at peace with your mind and also with yourself. Because as your mind starts to cool and rest, your body will start to rest right after. And then you feel more of what your surroundings are. You start to feel the ideas coming to you, the idea of doing this, the idea of doing that, and you become an open person. So change your thoughts, and they will change your life. Like I always say, give it your 110% and do not let anybody back you fucking down. Let's do this.